Hi, this is Mrs. Kim. I ended up at Jesuit High School of Tampa just because I was looking for moving from DC to Tampa, and I was working at a public school prior to Tampa, and I wanted to make the transition to a private school. And just so happens that I had heard of Jesuit and I looked it up, and they had one job opening for a biology teacher. So it ended up working out really well. I like to set goals and kind of have an intention for the day, but generally they change pretty quickly just because of the students' pace during class, their own intentions for the day, whatever it is that they're bringing to the class, I have to work with them as well. So again, I go in to the day having goals, but I might have to pivot and I have to be flexible with that. My strengths are probably connecting with students. I always hear good feedback about that. Kind of being there for students to listen to any problems that they have or kind of help lead them wherever it is that they need to go, and hearing about their aspirations or problems or anything really that they need kind of an adult to just sit there and listen to. I try and be there for them. My weaknesses are probably getting off topic in class and kind of just chatting with students, and there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it gets a little out of hand and we talk for a little bit too long. So that is something always to work on. I found my teaching job, I wasn't just teaching in general, because I was working in a lab and I wanted to be around students and interact every day and just, have a fun day during school teaching about science and teaching biology in general. So that's how I ended up teaching. I just went from a lab over to the school. Challenges that I've faced, probably just trying to figure out how to make things fun every day in the classroom. I think that's one of my challenges, especially when it's a topic where there are no real opportunities for labs. It's a bit more book-based, more note-based. I don't want to talk to students all day, every day at them. I want them to interact with each other. So that is something that's challenging. And I love doing my job. I love teaching because I love being around kids. I love hearing their ideas with science and their interest in science. They always tell me, how they applied science in in the real world and how they made the connections. And when I find it interesting, that makes it fun for me. So I enjoy teaching. Thank you so much.